Welcome back to my channel Coins Libert, this numismatic as old as gold. If you have one of these you are very lucky. Let's start this. We're diving into one of the most exciting and mysterious coins in US history, the 1969 D Lincoln cent with the demon mark. Now imagine this, a single penny, just one, selling for as much as $745,000. That's right, a coin you may have overlooked could be worth more than your car, your house, even your retirement plan. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. Let's start with a little history. The humble Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, created to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, but the one we're talking about today comes from 1969, specifically those minted in Denver, marked by a tiny D right below the date. Now most 1969 D pennies are just that, pennies, but a select few are what collectors call double diverse coins, meaning the design was accidentally stamped twice during the minting process, creating a distinct doubling effect. The right one can command hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. So how do you tell if you've got the jackpot? The date 1969, the numbers should look thick and slightly blurry, almost like a shadow or echo effect. Liberty, the letters will appear doubled, especially the B and the B. In God we trust. Again, clear doubling is visible here if your coin is special, but here's the catch: the highly valuable 1969 double die is mostly found on coins without the D mint mark. So why is the 1969 D talked about at all? Because any era coins from Denver that year are extremely rare and valuable. Some rumors and auction listings have hyped the value, and although $745,000 is the upper dream price, verified high-grade double die pennies, even regular 1969 D in pristine mint state, can still sell for thousands. As of this year, verified 1969 double die Lincoln cents have fetched prices from $40,000 to over $100,000 depending on the condition. If you've got a 1969 D Lincoln penny, especially in uncirculated or mint state condition, professional grading is a must. A near perfect MS67 or MS68 example can still bring several thousand at auction, and if yours has the rare double die feature, even better. Professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC can authenticate and certify your coin, turning your pocket change into a certified collectible. Auctions like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers, often 2:54, handle these high V-value sales, and collectors worldwide are ready to bid. Why would anyone pay hundreds of thousands for a penny? It all comes down to scarcity and history. The 1969 double die pennies were accidentally made during a time when the mint was rushing to meet high coin demand. Most were melted down or lost to circulation before anyone noticed. Today, finding one is like striking gold. The combination of age, mint mark, and error makes these coins a collector's holy grail. Some lucky people have even found these coins in jars, old drawers, or inherited collections without knowing their value. Doubt if you think you've got a 1969 D or any old Lincoln penny with unusual features. Here's what to do: examine it carefully, look for doubling, check the date, mint mark, and condition, get it graded, submit to PCGS, NGC, or Annex for professional evaluation. Contact trusted dealers or auction houses, avoid random buyers, and ensure you're getting fair market value, even if it's not the $745,000 unicorn. Many old pennies from the 1960s and earlier can still be worth a lot, especially in pristine condition. So there you have it, that old jar of pennies could hold a hidden treasure. If you've got a 1969 D Lincoln penny, take a closer look. You might be sitting on the easiest paycheck of your life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because next time we'll be exploring even more coins that could make you rich. Hello, coin collectors and treasure hunters, where we turn pocket change into paydays. If you've got old coins lying around, especially pennies, don't blink, because today we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1978 no mint mark Lincoln penny, a simple copper coin that could be worth a jaw-dropping $745,000 in the current market. Yep, you heard that right, almost $750,000 for a single penny. Let's rewind to 1978. Back then, the U.S. Mint produced billions of Lincoln cents featuring the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Breener. These pennies were struck in Philadelphia and Denver. The Philadelphia coins, like most from that era, came with no mint mark at all. Now here's the kicker: while the 1978 penny isn't rare in everyday condition, billions were made. Specific versions, especially those in pristine, uncirculated, or error varieties, can turn your little copper coin into a jackpot. So why would a 1978 penny, especially one with no mint mark, sell for up to $1 $174,500. Well, collectors crave perfection and rarity. If your 1,978 penny shows signs of a mint era like double die strikes off center printing or a high-grade proof-like finish, the value skyrockets. On top of that, coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in mint state conditions, especially grades MS67 and higher, fetch incredible prices at auctions. One penny even reached that $745,000 mark because of its flawless condition combined with a dramatic minting error, making it essentially a one-of-a-kind treasure. White heavy check mark, no mint mark under the date, meaning it was minted in Philadelphia. White heavy check mark error signs look for doubled letters in Liberty, or In God We Trust, or misaligned design. White heavy check mark condition, the fewer scratches, dings, and discoloration, the better. Ideally, it should still have its original luster. Once you spot one that looks promising, you can send it to be graded professionally, and that's when the magic happens. Now let's talk real money. In recent years, high-grade 1978 no mint mark Lincoln pennies have sold for money bag $1,000 to $7,500 for near-perfect MS65 or MS66 graded coins. Money bag $10,000 to $50,000 for those rare mint era versions. Money bag. And the record breaker, one exceptional 1978 no mint mark penny went for $745,000 at auction because of its unique combination of condition and mint error. Before you cash in your piggy bank, inspect those pennies. That plain old copper coin could be your golden ticket. Get it appraised. Contact professional grading services like PCGS, NGC, or Anax Auction Houses. Heritage Auctions, Stack Bowers, and even eBay can be great places to sell. Coin dealers, reach out to local coin shops for quick valuations and always compare offers. Don't rush. The right buyer can turn your penny into a small fortune. We're talking about a common look coin that might make you a fortune. The 1979 Abraham Lincoln 8:061 penny. Some of these coins have shocked collectors, selling for up to $745,000 in private sales. Cut to close-up of a 1979 penny spinning on a table. 8:20 host voice over. Now before you rush to your coin jar, let's break down why this ordinary-looking penny could be a hidden gem. First, what does the mint mark mean? The D stands for Denver Mint, one of the U.S. mint key production sites. In 1979, the Denver Mint produced 4.1 billion Lincoln pennies, so why would one be worth nearly $750,000? The answer is rare errors, conditions, and collector demand. Most 1979 Lincoln pennies are worth 1 cent, but some can be worth thousands. Here's why: a sprint double die off center strike, or even a rare metal mix can increase the value exponentially. Coins graded as MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch stunning prices at auctions. Collectors love the Lincoln Penny series, especially rare variants from key dates. 1979 has a few surprises, including rumors of an ultra-rare era coin that has reportedly sold for up to $745,000 in private deals. Light bulb section 2: How to spot a valuable 1979 penny. Host on camera holding a magnifying glass. If you want to know whether your penny is the jackpot, here's what to check. White heavy check mark monarch, look for a clear D under the date. White heavy check mark condition, shiny, scratch-free with no circulation. Where white heavy check mark errors, look for doubling in the letters Liberty or the date, or any unusual marks around Lincoln's profile. White heavy check mark grading, professional grading can turn a 1-cent coin into a 6F figurer. Prize money with wings. Section 3: Real market examples. Host voiceover, photos of auction websites and price lists. Let's take a look at some real-world numbers. A normal circulated 1979 penny worth cent to $150. A mint condition MS65 1979 penny worth $20 to $100. A rare error or perfect grade MS67 plus can reach $1,000 to over $11,000. The $745,000 sale, that's likely an extraordinary error or once-in-a-lifetime condition, sold privately between elite collectors. Selling your coins. Smart steps. Host on camera, casual tone, thinking about cashing in. Here's how to do it the smart way. Use a magnifying glass and check for errors. Get professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade your coin. Rare coins sell best through trusted auction houses or certified dealers. Avoid pawn shops, they usually offer the lowest price. Follow eBay's sold listings and major auction house sales to get a sense of current market value. So, do you have a small fortune sitting in your coin jar? Maybe. While most 1979 pennies won't hit the jackpot, it only takes one perfect error. What if I told you that a single penny, specifically a 1998 1-cent coin, could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars today? Yes, we're talking about that ordinary-looking copper coin you probably pass by without a second thought. But here's the truth: not all 1998 pennies are created equal. In this video, we'll explore the 1998 Lincoln penny's origin, design, hidden varieties, minting errors, and the shocking prices collectors have paid for rare versions of this common coin. Studio microphone. The 1998 1-cent coin is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Lincoln was the first historical figure to appear on a U.S. coin, replacing the previously used allegorical Lady Liberty. His face was designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, and that iconic bust still appears today. The reverse side of the 1998 penny features the Lincoln Memorial, introduced in 1959, designed by Frank Gasparo. This reverse was used on Lincoln cents until 2008. So, by 1998, the penny had already been through decades of design and production changes. But the year 1998 became especially significant due to one critical minting mistake, and we'll get to that shortly. That's over 10.2 billion business strike pennies and a little over 2 million proof coins. But here's the kicker: even among these billions of coins, there are hidden gems worth far more than face value. A minting mix-up in 1998 created one of the most sought-after Lincoln penny varieties, the 1998 wide AM reverse. On regular 1998 pennies, the letters A and M in America on the reverse are very close together, almost touching. The U.S. Mint mistakenly used a proof reverse die for business strike coins, a rare error that slipped into circulation from the Philadelphia Mint. Flip your 1998 penny and check the spacing of the A and M in America. If they're wide apart, you might be holding a coin worth 100,000 times its face value. Look for doubling in Lincoln's eye, the words Liberty, or the date 1998. Even slight doubling can make the coin worth $25 to $200 plus. Part of the coin's design is missing, struck partially off the planchet. These errors are popular with collectors and can fetch $50 to $150, depending on the degree of the error. A chunk of the coin is bitten off, a minting issue that creates a crescent-shaped gap. Value ranges from $20 to $75. Don't forget about the 1998 S-proof pennies, specially struck for collectors using polished dies and planchets. If you have one in perfect PR69 DCM or PR70 DCM deep cameo condition, its value can range from $20 to over $200, depending on the grade and market demand. These were never meant for circulation, so if you find one loose in the wild, that's a major surprise. Asterisk heavy check mark. Look at the mint mark. No mark, Philadelphia D or S. Asterisk heavy check mark. Flip it over. Check the spacing in America. Wide or close AM? Asterisk heavy check mark. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling or other odd features. Asterisk heavy check mark. Compare it to known images online, PCGS or NGC. Asterisk heavy check mark. Consider submitting it to a third-party grader, like PCGS or NGC, if you think it's rare or in mint condition. Some people ask, why do we still have the penny? After all, it costs more to produce than it's worth. But the penny remains a symbol of history, savings, and tradition in American currency. And for coin collectors and treasure hunters, it's proof that even the smallest coin can have the biggest surprise. Light bulb. The U.S. Mint still produces billions of pennies each year, and in that mass production, mistakes happen, creating valuable rarities. That dusty 1998 penny could be worth far more than just 1 cent. Be sure to check your coins, look for those wide AM varieties, and watch for errors, because you never know when a tiny coin could lead to a big payday. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting content, and let us know in the comments, have you ever found a valuable coin in your pocket change? Thanks for watching / your channel name, where every coin has a story. Would you like me to generate those for you next?